I worked up. I was ran some big operations, did all the things, got stock, and then at some point that culture shifted in a way that I was like, I don't see myself here anymore. So leaving that company was a huge move for me because I was a lifer. I had the stock, I had the plan, financial plan, and then I left and it just changed everything. And so I continued the path of like smaller startup, VC, private equity type companies where I had all the titles like director, VP, GM. And at some point, I still was never like, I'm going to be an entrepreneur yet, but I just started, getting curious and, I bought some real estate and started dabbling in a few things. And then finally I was like, I knew at that point, I wanted to get back into like small business. I think you were talking about small business, community, like making an impact, just being in front of people. In corporate, I'm on Zoom calls 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. I was working globally, so I was taking calls at 10 o'clock at night, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm on Zoom 12 hours a day, like just glued to the computer. And just knew I wanted to get back into small business, making an impact. And I wanted to control my own destiny, start my own business. And so it was a huge, slow pivot because I was still working and making this transition to, entrepreneur life and running your own business. So I think that, though, to do it, there's several types of pivots you have to have, but I think it's a misconception that they're like, I hate my job or I hate corporate, therefore I'm going to go start a business.
Unless you're
like,
LJ.
I think you have to have the passion, belief, the itch to like really want to be an entrepreneur, want to start a business, want to do something. Mm-hmm. And if you hate corporate life or VC world, then great.
Yeah.
But I think hate alone most times doesn't equal, success on the other side. But it was a huge shift. I loved working with people, leading teams and doing all that. And then will I lead teams again, bigger teams again? I hope so, mm-hmm. But I'm not going to push for it yet. It's just, something that'll happen organically, as we grow. And
yeah.